Hello everyone, Dadhichi here, and I want to talk about success, inner fulfillment, that elusive thing to most people, that thing that we always dream about but never quite seem to achieve. And let's be clear about it, that success is not only to do with money. In fact, that is really a byproduct of success and not what I would consider the real success, nor do many other people who would consider themselves successful. I've met people who are very average wage earners and they consider themselves successful. You can be successful in the line of work that you pursue. You can be successful in a relationship. There are some people who give up all the material sort of trappings of life. They go to a cave in the Himalayas. They sit there for 9 or 12 years or however long, and they become successful in achieving some sort of inner spiritual realization. That, to them, is success. So what I say to people is that the first thing you need to do is, and don't say I need to shave, I know that. You'll just have to put up with that. The first thing you need to do is really identify the what. I always say what is very, very important, because mostly when people come to me, they are so preoccupied with the how. How am I going to be successful? How am I going to get from A to B? How can I get rid of all my debts? How can I do this, that, or the other? And that, to a large extent, is a big problem. The how is something we should put to the side, and I say to people, the immediate thing you need to do is get a pen and a little book, clean slate, and start writing down the what. What is it you want? What is it you don't want? Forget about the how for the time being. This is your first exercise. This is your first life skill in finding that success, whatever that may mean to you. So writing down the what. What is it? I want to be enlightened. I want to have $1 million. I want to be a great musician. I want to be a remarkable astrologer. Irrespective of what that is. I want to find my soulmate. You need to write that down, and you must not be afraid to date. That is, X marks the spot. What is the date? And this, as Stephen Covey has very aptly said in his books, and as have many other writers on the subject, life coaches, etc., you must really begin with the end. What is that end point you're trying to achieve? What is that end point you are trying to achieve? Now, it seems too simple, but I guarantee you sit down, try to figure out the what, you will realize that it's not that simple. The what is intertwined with a whole lot of other extraneous desires and needs and problems. So you really have to cut through all of that stuff, focus on the what. And the interesting universal principle here in play is that clearly identifying the what naturally allows the how to take place. And mostly, if you look at your life, the how of what has happened in your life has often been out of your control. The good and the bad. An opportunity arises when you least expect it. You talk to someone, they happen to know someone else, you're introduced, and bingo. The what just mysteriously appears. Life is like that, and I want you to develop the trust, and that is the really, really important word here. Once you have the what, trust and courage in this process, that the universe itself will facilitate the how, is a large part of the problem. That doesn't mean to say that once you've got the what, you can't sort of assist the universe in how that end result comes to fruition. But what I am saying is that that should not be the primary focus at this point. If you have no real clue what it is you want, then that is the task at hand. Sit down for a little while now, Have a think about it. Clear your mind. You need to have a little bit of time for this. Start writing down what it is you want in your life, what it is you don't want. In fact, often removing what it is you don't want in life is itself the how of what it is you do want. Food for thought. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au, and I'll see you here again shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.